has timed that one well. Catches the ball straight in. Beautiful ball. Edged away. Yes, it is.
Welcome at the Oman Cricket Academy ground, Muscat. A very cool evening. D20 match number 4 to be played between MAJEES Titans and IAS Invincibles. We have seen some exciting matches before this match, and we are going to see another good match in place. So before that, we'll go for the toss with Mr. Mudassir.
Match number 4 of Oman D20 2025. It's a big one. Inform IAS Invincibles. They are up against the defending champions, MAJEES Titans. The captains are next to me. So is our match referee Karthik Subramaniam in attendance. Savindu will flip the coin and Amir will call.
Heads is the call and it is tails.
And it is the tails. Savindu, what have you decided and the reason behind your decision?
Yeah, I thought to going ball first because of this is a last wicket, so it might be dew might be come, so it might be easier to ball first.
Excellent start to the tournament. The way the bowlers defended, you must be feeling happy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really proud of my team, so I'm feel really confident as a captain. So captain under them. So we're looking forward to do. Thank you very much.
Now coming into this game, are there any area you want to correct compared to the previous game?
Exactly. So last match our Barrett will be collapsed. So we hope to looking forward to correct those mistakes.
Best of luck, Savindu.
Thank you very much.
Your thoughts, you're asked to bat first.
Not a problem because I'm also looking to bat first because it's the night game and wickets not easy to chasing the target. So we try to score a good total and to defend it.
Defending champions, how well is your team prepared coming into this edition?
So well, I mean, we are the defending champion, but at the same time, this is new format, new tournament, and everybody looking forward this tournament. And yeah, boys are in good shape, so we are looking forward first game.
Last season we have seen quite a new faces, foreign recruits. Should we expect fresh faces in this edition as well?
Yes, definitely. We are recruiting 2 players. So one is here, Jordan, and Jihan also back, and we are waiting for one more player.
All the best for this game and give us an entertaining kind of a game.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much.
So the news from the centre is that Savindu, the captain of IAS Invincibles, he has won the toss and he has decided to bat first. In fact, bowl first.
So news from the center, IAS Invincibles win the toss and elected to bowl first. Both the teams have played the final last year. MAJEES Titans led by Amir Kaleem with Narayana Satish, Abhinav Sharma, Ginich Glote, Jihad Glote, Wasim Ali, Aryan Vish, Adnan Khan, Ubaidullah, Jan Shafiq, Hemal Tandal and Jordan D. Wolf, new recruit in the tournament. Joining me, Mudassir, can you please go ahead for the next one?
IAS Invincibles, they made one change. No Mohammad Imran. In fact, Mohammad Imran is there. No Ali, the off-break bowler. Mehran Khan, Sadeep Kavishka, Savindu, the captain. Atharva Kalidas, Abdul Rauf, the wicketkeeper. Anisur Rahman, Mohammad Muzahid, the all-rounder. Yasir Dur, the fast bowler. The left-arm orthodox Shahzad Rahim and Pasindu Madhava. So 2 strong sides up against each other. The defending champions, MAJEES Titans, they takes on the informed IAS Invincibles, who defended the 144 in style against the strong batting lineup of Yalla Shabab on the day 1 in the opening encounter of Oman D20 2025. It's a chilly evening here in Al Amerat Oman Cricket Academy. The young boy Muzahir Raza getting ready to bowl the first ball of this game.
The first delivery, Amir Kaleem. Beautifully bowled. The first delivery moving outside the off stump. Got an edge through the keeper. start with the boundary.
Abhinav Sharma gets 4 runs. Where is the slip? With the new ball, you need to have a slip in position. It's too late. Now, an opportunity gone begging. These are the moments, so the little decisions which you need to make quickly. Off the mark, MAJEES Titans. Beautifully bowled. So, single gets Amir Kaleem on strike for the first time. Fresh faces yet again by MAJEES Titans. The previous edition we have seen Ferisco, Adams and Gihan Clote. Gihan still available. No Adams, so they have got Jordan Lee.
Well, this is really a very, very positive sign from the teams who are playing in this tournament. They are bringing some talent from outside Oman, and surely it will help them to enhance the game, especially those local players, seeing how those international cricketers play in those tournaments. Amir Karim immediately on the foot, just one tap and run. One of the best all-rounders we have in Oman, rather than international associate countries, Amir Kaleem.
The IAS Invincibles, they have dropped Mansoor Mazhar. So no Mansoor Mazhar for them in this game. Salim Khan Mohammad is also not in the playing 11. Anisur Rahman gets an opportunity.
Do have fresh from yesterday's win, IAS Invincible over Muscat Wanderers. Both the teams played in the last T20 as finalists, where MAJEES Titans won the T20 and IAS Invincible were the runners-up. So once again, both of them locking arms today, the first match. It will be really a good encounter. Beautifully bowled. And they got to have a single.
So 2 foreign recruit for MAJEES Titans, the likes of Gihan Clote and Jordan Lee Wolf, making into the playing 11 of Titans in their opening game of this edition of Oman D20 2025. Very watchful, let it go. An extra, a mixed bag overs so far by the young Muzahir Raza.
Well, I do not understand the strategy of the teams who are opting to bowl first, and especially in the second match where the wind is blowing across the ground. For the fast ball, they need to have a slip. But unfortunately, we didn't saw that one.
Another quick single to end the over number 1. It's 9 for no loss.
So Mohammad Imran to operate from the Oman LNG end. First delivery down the leg side, beautifully played by Amir Kaleem. He started where he left in the last year, just flicked away off the bat toward the square leg boundary for 6.
What a way to come into the comb box. The very first delivery. Nothing wrong with it, just back of length. And Amir Kaleem, as exciting as he gets in the Oman D20, snatches it for a maximum. Love the intent of Amir Kaleem, isn't it?
Always attacking right from the first ball. He's carried his form. This time, played it back to the bowler. I was having no time to introduce you. The moment you came, he just hit that gloriously without a single, what you call, minute to let it go away.
He knows the value for time, and that's where he just doesn't give anybody time. Age is just a number for Amir Kaleem. What is he, 24, 25 years of age? At least that is what he feels like.
Yes, absolutely.
What an incredible shot. If the first one on the leg side, which went for a maximum, was incredibly good, this one was aesthetic. Stand and deliver using the pace of Mohammad Imran to perfection. 2 backward points, none able to make an impact.
The all experienced scout, his agility. Look at that one. Waited for the ball to come, just open the face of the bat. Nice to pick the gap between gully and point, and the ball races toward the fence for 4.
What Amir Kaleem has done is that he's taken the best bowler of IAS Invincibles to the attack. Inside edge. Won't go for the single. But I love what I see.
You must love that.
Have to love it. Starts off with a 6, dot ball, 4, dot ball. The trend suggests it's going to be a couple of runs. Although I feel that Amir Kaleem is going to be looking for a boundary.
His intent is always go and attack right from the word go. And that's what exactly he did today. This time, hammered beautifully. Look at that beautiful shot. This time, through the extra cover. In no time, crosses the boundary.
Majestic Amir Kaleem. That is the only way I can describe Amir Kaleem and his intent. Just gets 1 foot to the reach of the ball and drives it all along the lush green carpet of the Oman Cricket Academy. As elegant as it gets. 6.4.4.
I think he's carrying his bat from the Indian innings he played in the Asia Cup.
Outside edge, another boundary. He's removed Mohammad Imran out of the attack, a replica of Shoaib Akhtar. And at the moment, he's done what Sehwag did to Shoaib Akhtar.
Just opened the face of the bat, took the top edge. 4 more runs to him, 4 more to the total. A very, very expensive over from Mohammad Imran. 27 for no wicket, 2 overs done.
This is going to be fairly interesting. Muzahir Raza. He tends to be very expensive in this domestic circuit. This will be overthrows. And that'll be a good result for Muzahir Raza with the kind of form that Amir Kaleem is. It's better that he stays at the non-striker end for a bowler.
How long? How long? After a single, he'll be back to face him. But it's all customary. I mean, I like him as a good bowler. And bowl with, sometimes with intelligence. This time he has been operating right from the first over he bowled instead of Mohammad Imran.
He's a good lad. But from a bowler's perspective, you don't want to be bowling to Amar Kaleem. Lovely, solid defense. You don't have to do much when you have somebody like Amar Kaleem partnering you.
The moment has come now for Mujahid to bowl Amir Kaleem.
This is going to be very interesting. Yes, Muzahir Raza has an opportunity to pick up a wicket, but generally in the D series, that is the D10 and the D20s, Muzahir Raza has been very expensive. The trend can change. It's a new day for him. It's a new opportunity. He has the new ball in his hand. The captain has trusted him. And Amir Kaleem has no remorse for Muzahir Raza, treating Muzahir Raza like a spinner, getting down on one knee and sweeps him across the field. What an incredible shot from Amir Kaleem.
Well, this all comes when you have got 500% confidence in you. And that's what exactly he has shown. Look at that one, from where he picked the ball, right in front of the off stump, from the middle of the bat towards the fine leg, another boundary. Bowlers must be thinking where to bowl him at this stage.
Muzahir Raza changes the angle to Amir Kaleem coming around the wicket. Played straight back to the bowler. Won't go for the single. A dot ball is a good result for Muzahir Raza.
Well, seeing the last over, this could be a very, very precious dot ball. Seeing Amir Kaleem in full cry. Give respect to this good delivery from Muzahir Raza.
Not just on the leg side for a single. This is a good comeback from Muzahir Raza.
How quickly the scoreboard races to 35 in the matter of just 3 overs. All through the classic shots from Amir Kaleem.
We've seen last year that Abhinav Sharma can also be very attacking. He fancies that offside field. There is a sweeper cover. Nudges it on the leg side to keep strike for the next over. It's a great start for MAJEES Titans. 3 overs done, 36 for without losing a wicket. And they're on a roll here on the back of Amir Kaleem.
Brisk change in the bowling. Savindo brought himself a very, very useful left-arm orthodox spinner. He has seen that Amir Kaleem have no mercy for the fast bowlers, so he brought himself from the Oman LNG end. So field placement has been going now. Packed offside field. This time Abhinav Sharma, he took the cue from Amir Kaleem, smashed it right in front of the wicket towards the cow's corner. First maximum from him.
Two very attacking players creating panic in the IAS Invincibles dugout. What incredible striking. Fearless cricket. Pure fearless cricket. Fast bowlers taken apart. Spinners brought in. Runs continue to flow for MAJEES Titans.
This time towards the fine leg. Another boundary. A maximum and a boundary. What else you need from a batter?
You can't ask for a better start. 46. And they are still in the fourth over. Short of the length on this occasion. Gets down on one knee. Sweeps it over that square leg fielder. This is brilliant cricket from MAJEES Titans.
I'm sure all those viewers watching this match must be enjoying themselves with some lusty hitting rather from Amerat Cricket and this Abhinav Sharma.
Certainly, everything is lustful on what is on offer right now. There is no love from MAJEES Titans at the moment. Winning the toss, electing to bowl first, IAS Invincibles would have never ever thought that into the fourth over, 50 would be on approach. And wickets still not claimed.
Well, I think the opposition is MAJEES Titans. They know them, especially the skipper Amerat Cricket. So those things can be expected from this down the leg side. Try to sweep it.
That is one shot that you don't want to see Amerat Cricket being playing so often. That is the shot which gets him out. Especially when you're striking the way he's striking. Plays it watchfully. It is a time when I'm able to say just 11 runs of the over. 4 overs, 47 without losing a wicket, MAJEES Titans.
Right time to bring the most experienced bowler from IAS Invincible, Mehran Khan, who got 4 wickets yesterday with a splendid bowling performance.
Certainly desperate times calls for desperate measures. I think that Shahzad would have been a better option at this point of time. The left arm spinner bowls a tight line. But Mehran Khan, why not? They're looking for a wicket and they'll take the wicket in any fashion that it comes.
Good battle between the two veterans. Amerat Cricket, not a veteran, Amerat Cricket is a youngster. And
Just
Mehran,
24, 25 years of age.
Yeah.
Amerat Cricket.
I agree with you. And with the veteran Mehran Khan.
Amerat Cricket is aging backwards. Angling into the left-hander. A good throw, but not good enough. Because these two youngsters are running very hard between wicket. Amerat Cricket, 42, 43 years of age. But look at that fitness of Amerat Cricket.
Well, lightning running between the wickets. I'm sure those youngsters who are watching this match must see this running between the wickets between Amerat Cricket, 43, and Abhinav Sharma, maybe 24.
24, 25 years of age, Abhinav Sharma. What a shot, incredible shot. The bowlers of IAS Invincibles are being treated like spinners at the moment, getting down on one knee and slapping it across the line. This is some sensational striking from MAJEES Titans. Gets the 50 as well.
Absolutely. Look at that one. Just once again, knee down. Is smacked from the middle of the bat towards once again the cow's corner. What a strike from these two opening batters, Amerat Cricket and Abhinav Sharma. I'm sure one of the best match we have seen since yesterday.
I've not seen this kind of hitting throughout the D20. They're setting the standard for the D20 with this kind of a knock. Abhinav Sharma and Amerat Cricket. What impactful striking. Plays it late on this occasion, respects the ball. That is much better from Mehran Khan because he has that kind of a field where he has to stay back of length. If he goes fuller, he can be dispatched. I really feel this one's going to be a sweep shot.
Let us see how much of prediction comes true. Rather, it's a cut straight to the gully. Maybe the next one.
You never know, because that's the kind of field. All the players on the leg side are inside the circle, and Mehran is choosing to be predictably back of length. And that's where Abhinav Sharma, who fancies the leg side, has a huge opportunity. It's a very respectable over so far, just 8 runs of it. Can he finish off well? Beautiful delivery to wind this over up. It was the outswinger and swung late, roved with the rest. 5 overs done, 55 without losing a wicket, MAJEES Titans. Shahzad has been brought into the attack. This is going to be very interesting. Back of length, and this is where Shahzad is such an important player. Directed. Not out, says the umpire. Believe it is Zaman Qureshi at the striker's end.
Lightning running the moment the ball touched the bat and they ran for it. Well, I'm feeling that those fielders who are inside the circle, they have to take a little chance to come closer the moment the batter plays and stop the singles.
They have to realize that there are 2 players, 25 years of age, who are at their peak of their fitness. And that is where they have to be extra agile. Slog sweep, player in the deep, only a spectator. Abhinav Sharma fancies the leg side and once again sweeps Shahzad for a maximum. This is incredible striking from Abhinav Sharma.
Taking the cue from his keeper Amerat Cricket. Look at that once again. All 3 maximum on the same position of mid-wicket boundary. And how nicely he has played. Perfect timing. Just flick of the bat to the mid-wicket boundary for 6.
Don't forget that's the bigger area. That's the bigger boundary. Doesn't matter. Once again looks to sweep it. Finds the gap. This is poor field setting. Gets another boundary. Doesn't have a square leg. Huge vacant gap. Abhinav Sharma, who fancies the leg side, will get a easy boundary.
I'm sure the captain must be mesmerized and panicky at the moment. How to stop the flow of runs which is coming from these 2 batters. All coming from outside the off stump, leg stump, mid-wicket, square leg, fine leg. No place, both of them are left where they can score those maximums and boundaries.
Inside out this occasion, Abhinav Sharma showcases that he likes the offside as well. He has shots on offer. Dealing in boundaries at the moment, the final over of the power play. Expensive one, 15 runs already, still 2 balls to go.
What we are seeing, really can't believe it. But it is happening here at the Oman Cricket Academy ground, Muscat, for the D20 League. Match played between IAS Invincibles and MAJEES, the title holders of this tournament last year. Started from where they left.
Finally a single, and that looks so ordinary at the moment with the way these two are striking. 71 on the board with the ball to spare in the power play. Incredible striking, isn't it?
Absolutely incredible. Look at that one, beautifully off the toes. Catching his end of over number 6 and the power play as well. 72 without losing a wicket, MAJEES Titans.
This is how it has all panned out in the power play. It all started with the edge, which went past the slip. And after that, Imran faced the wrath of Amir Kaleem. Boundaries on offer. And that is where Imran just did not know what to do. 4 boundaries in that over. One of them was a maximum. Muzair Raza came into the attack. He was taken apart. Savindu also came into the attack. He was taken out of the attack. Mehran Khan, the very experienced Mehran Khan, was given the responsibility. He was hit around. And finally, Shahzad, one of those most trusted bowlers for IAS Invincibles. And what incredible striking at the moment. Not really sure who is being more impactful, whether it is Abhinav Sharma 43 of 20 or Amir Kaleem 28 of 16. The power play has been done and dusted. 6 overs, 72 runs on the board. Jameel bhai, how can IAS come back into this game?
First and foremost, to get rid one of them back to the dugout. Surely panicky for the captain of IAS Invincible to stop the onslaught by these 2 openers of MAJEES Titans. Abhinav Sharma taking cue from Amir Kaleem, heading more than Amir Kaleem. Yes. Sensible cricket, both of them playing.
Need to find a way to pick up a wicket here. Amir Kaleem likes to play across the line, and that is where maybe Mehran Khan can be a little fuller. Because if IAS Invincibles is not able to pick up wickets, this game is certainly not going to be in their favour. Beautifully bowled, beating the outside edge, getting that late swing. This is what Mehran Khan does.
Very lucky for Amir Kaleem this time. He's not using pace, Mehran Khan. He's just mixing his deliveries. Slow, quicker one. In and out. Difficult to play. Finally, he got it out towards the third man for the single.
Struck beautifully through the offside as well, even though it was for a single. But Amir Kaleem, 30 of 19, looks to be overshadowed by Abhinav Sharma, was playing second fiddle for majority part of the power play. Towards the end, he went berserk. And at the moment, IAS Invincibles have been batted out of the game. Dancing down, dancing across. It's all happening here at the Oman Cricket Academy.
The firework in the power play was really something we'd like to see. I'm sure all the viewers must be enjoying that power play. Smashing by Amir Kaleem and Abhinav Sharma.
Needs a boundary. Final delivery. 4 runs of this over. Amir Kaleem will be looking for a boundary. In the air. Just past Mehran Khan. Got the leading edge. Just not good enough. So 5 runs from this over of Mehran Khan. 7 overs done, 77 without losing a wicket, MAJEES. Talking about onslaughts, a partner in crime who does believe in a lot of onslaughts, Mudassir Ali Qureshi. How is the onslaught for you going on?
A very impressive batting display by these two, left hand, right hand, top order batters of MAJEES Titans. But surprisingly, for me, Savindu winning the toss and opting to bowl first. On the previous day, they defended a total of 144 odd runs. Now today, nothing wrong, okay. Keeping in mind the conditions, you have opted to bowl first, but where was the slip? The first ball went past the diving wicket keeper, there was no slip in position. And Abhinav Sharma, he survived. After that, he's making them pay. 45, quick 45, just 22.
Big shot, massive shot. Abhinav Sharma dancing down the wicket, getting to the reach of the ball, not able to reach the ball, but still goes on to hit it. What an incredible strike. That's the big boundary. It doesn't matter for Abhinav Sharma and his power.
What a start to the tournament. Abhinav Sharma dancing down the track, and what a connection. Not in a comfortable position, but still manages to come under the ball and goes after Madhava. And a well-deserved 50 for Abhinav Sharma.
What a knock. Once again, hits it straight to long on. This is just going to be a single. Can't imagine of a day when I'm just saying it's just going to be a single and we are commentating in the 8th over. Such is the kind of destruction provided by MAJEES Titans.
Yeah, the defending champions, and they started the campaign. A blistering start, thanks to Sharma and Kaleem. A young and experienced combination doing wonders at the top of the order for Titans.
Who's the younger one? Amir Kaleem? Because that is how it has looked with the way Amir Kaleem is running between the wickets.
He's like a well-oiled machine for me. Well taken care. Fitness is up to the mark. A remarkable journey for Amir Kaleem. The way he made a comeback after that injury to his knee. A regular member with Titans as well as with the Oman national side.
Certainly an inspiration. You can make a story out of him and that will inspire a million people. Most people at 40, a knee injury means career ending. For Amir Kaleem, it is restarting a career. A man who was about to retire a year ago is an international sensation with that innings that he played against India. Looking to sweep from outside the off stump. LBW was never in contention. Leg by suggests Empire Sajir. So 87 at the end of 8 overs. IAS have pulled the game back by a merest of margins. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. They've got Yasir Dur, probably the final gamble. What a delivery, right in the block hole. And look at the running of Amir Kaleem. Runs like a trace of a bullet. You can't see him.
Vintage Amerat Kaleem. Talking about the records, he became the oldest player to score a T20 I-50. He achieved this feat when he was 43 years old, 303 days against India during the Asia Cup. The date 19 September 2025. A remarkable achievement for Amerat Kaleem.
And now 44 years of age, Amir Kaleem is making Abhinav Sharma look very ordinary with the running between the wickets. That is the quality. That is the standard set by Amir Kaleem.
If you remember that game, though they have lost, but they have won the hearts of everyone, including the team India. Surya Kumar Yadav came out during the presentation, highly praised the way these boys went after the total. The captain, the cutie pie, Jatinder Singh, Sanjay Manjrekar, during that presentation, surprised everyone. He asked Jatinder, "May I hug you?" Loud appeal, bat involved. So many wonderful stories related to Oman cricket.
And don't forget about the statement which was said by Surya Kumar Yadav when he was told that Oman is preparing for the World Cup qualification. And he answered back, he was quick to respond, Oman is not preparing, Oman is prepared for the World Cup qualification. Yes. Huge confidence booster. Oman did end up qualifying for the World Cup. What a lovely shot, Abhinav Sharma. You just can't stop praising this lad. He's looking for 100 here. And at the moment, IAS Invincibles just doesn't have an answer to the quality of Abhinav Sharma.
Playing with lots of confidence, making room, go straight over the bowler. Clean hitting continues, finding those gaps. Abhinav Sharma, very impressive. What a partnership, Pranav. Playing like champions. MAJEES Titans well in control. 9 overs gone, 94 for no loss.
Pasendu, 9 runs from his first over. Looks to play the slog sweep, not able to connect on this occasion. There's nothing else that they would want to compromise with. They need a wicket, IAS Invincibles. Nothing else will work.
So many changes in their plans coming into this game. First, they opted to bowl first, and then with the new ball, Muzahir Raza started, but not getting that support from the fielders was Raza. Imran went for plenty of runs, so was the other bowlers, the likes of Mehran. He was belted by Sharma a couple of times in his over. Good use of the feet, goes inside out. Just a single but a confident looking shot.
If you ask me, the place where IAS Invincible made the biggest mistake was not to give the new ball in the hand of Mohammad Imran, who is their lead bowler. He had to have the first showcase. They were trying to get through one over by bowling Muzahir Raza. You have to give your premium fast bowler inside out, Fielder in the deep, only a spectator. One of the toughest areas to hit a maximum. Amir Kaleem goes inside out and clears the sweeper cover for a maximum. What an incredible strike.
100 comes up for MAJEES Titans with that maximum from the blade of Amir Kaleem. What a hit. It was way outside the off stump, chasing that ball. And quick hands. Gets him a maximum, clears that fielder, a deep extra cover.
Rajat is on the leg side. He's looking for a second. If he's going for the second, Amir Kaleem, take a bow. And he will have more opportunities to get some extra runs in terms of overthrows. Pressure certainly on IAS Invincibles, and at the moment they don't have an answer whatsoever. They haven't done much, and still 10 runs from this over. Still 2 balls to spare. Plays watchfully. Fends this one, and it's going to be a dot ball. Almost looks like an event. That is what this partnership between Abhinav Sharma and Amir Kaleem has resulted to. The expectations have been set so high that even a dot ball looks very special. 2 dot balls in a row to wind that over. 10 runs from the over of Pasindu. Halfway mark, a lot of strategizing and talking required from IAS Invincibles, because MAJEES Titans have got to 104 without losing a wicket. Time for drinks. Yasir Dur is going to be continuing from the Oman tail end. Pressure certainly on MAJEES Titans because 104 on the board. And now they would want to finish off with a high, and that is where the pressure is on MAJEES Titans. IAS Invincibles would believe that they've been batted out of the equation in the first 10, and that's where they have nothing to lose in the second half. If they can put up a reasonably good performance and wind MAJEES as low as possible. Outside edge. Very first delivery. Amir Kaleem, who was going all guns blazing, is going to be departing back to the dugout. Muzahir Raza holds on to a brilliant catch. Yasir Dur, who is known for producing wickets at difficult times, immediately after the break, produces a magical delivery. What an incredible delivery, angling away from Amir Kaleem, trying to reach it, and Muzahir Raza is able to hold on to a good catch. It's a slow walk for Amir Kaleem, who did all the hard work to get to 43, is not able to reach his milestone. But I think the damage has already been done as Wasim Ali walks to the middle. Wasim Ali walks to the middle, and that is why IAS Invincibles would want to believe that the flow of run rate is going to be slowing down. Pushing for the second, won't get it. Mudipa, big wicket, Amir Kaleem.
Is it too late? 100 on board, but big relief for men in red thanks to Yasir Dur Mohammad.
He often gets at crucial junctures.
Not expressed with the pace Yasir Dur, but that line and length, he always create an element of doubt the batter's mind whether to come onto the front foot or go onto the back foot, sticking to wicket channel. That has been the reason. It was very economical on the day one as well.
Trying to angle it past that fielder at backward point, not able to get going. Huge pressure on Wasim Ali to immediately press the accelerator.
Going with that left hand right hand combination. Clever, smart. Wasim Ali gets a boundary. A width offered, some pace offered by Yasir Dur, and utilizing that pace, Wasim Ali finds the boundary behind the square.
They need to continue the momentum. Using the pace of Yasir Dur on this occasion. This is intelligent cricket from Wasim Ali. You don't have to force the proceedings always. Delicacy also yields great results. A good over in favor of IAS Invincibles. Yes, 8 runs, rather 7 runs being yielded from it, but a wicket of Amir Kaleem. Nelson for the loss of 1 at the end of 11. 17 runs of his first over. I think he's the pick of bowlers for IAS Invincibles. Very underrated. Comes into the attack. Known as a genuine wicket taker. Immediately hit into the gap and will concede a couple of runs.
Yesterday also gone for runs in his first over. The story remains the same for Shahzad Rahim. Gone for 17 in his first. This is the advantage you have when you get those quick runs. Not at all in a hurry. Rotating the strike, taking singles, converting those singles into doubles. Wasim Ali. Still they have the services of Gihan Clote, Aryan Bish, Jan Shafiq, who can provide that impetus late in the innings. What a game he is having with the bat. Abhinav Sharma rightly in the spotlight. Previous edition it was Amir Kaleem playing that second fiddle to Amir Kaleem throughout the D10 and D20. Abhinav Sharma.
Dot ball. It is equivalent to the price of gold at the moment for IAS Invincibles. They'll take it on any given day. Wasim Ali cuts and cuts well. Player in the deep will keep it down to a couple of runs. They're going for the second one. For a moment it was very interesting.
I like that intent from Wasim Ali. Running hard, pushing his partner. This is what we expect from these players in D20. With ease, yet again, they got 7 runs in the over. 12 gone, 118 for the loss of 1.
Yasir Dur. He cannot give any kind of width on the offside because huge gap behind square. Nobody there in the deep. Just those 2 fielders inside the circle, and if you can pierce that gap, it's a certain boundary.
As a bowler, you don't want to provide that width outside the off stump to someone like Wasim Ali. But now it's Sharma on strike. What a knock from young Abhinav Sharma. He's taking his own time after going past 50, reaching his milestone. Not throwing his wicket.
100 is certainly in the vicinity. Cut well, backward point. Dot ball, Wasim Ali.
There was an opportunity to get runs for Wasim Ali. Big gaps available, but all he could find is a fielder.
Loves the leg side, Wasim Ali. At the moment, IAS Invincibles are happy to allow him go on the leg side.
Almost 65 meters boundary or 68 towards the leg side of Wasim Ali.
It is 65 meters all around the ground. Misses a straight delivery. Impact probably outside the leg stump. With that angle, needed to straighten it, and that was not happening with Yasir Dur.
Very impressive with the ball. Yasir Dur, very economical compared to other bowlers. I think they missed the trick by not including Ali Imran in this side.
Not able to make an impact. Will be a dot ball for Yasir Dur. Very good over, probably the best of the innings so far. Just 3 runs from that over of Yasir Dur. 17 runs and a wicket in his 3 overs. He's bowling a brilliant spell here. 13 overs done, 121 for the loss of Amir Kaleem.
Last over gave away 7 runs. Shahzad, 2 overs 24, wicketless. Wasim Ali on 14, Sharma on 62. And Pranav takes a much needed break, and in comes Mr. Jamil Zaidi. Welcome back, Jamil sir.
Thank you very much, Mudassir. What an innings we have seen from Amir Kaleem and Abhinav Sharma. And of course, great comeback by IAS Invincibles in the last couple of overs. Especially I like this Dur Mohammad Yasin. He is such a wonderful bowler. If you go back, whenever IAS Invincible requiring a wicket, trying to stop the run flow, this man comes and did what they like to have.
What a strike. He goes down on one knee and clears that corner with ease. A huge maximum from the blade of Wasim Ali. Trouble continues for Shahzad Rahim.
This is what he is when don't have any pressure. Look at that one. Knee down from the meat of the bat towards the cow's corner for the maximum. So difficulties for the IAS Invincible bowlers is still not over.
The best part was not only he went down quickly, but he came under the ball, fetched from outside the off stump. Quality all-rounder Wasim Ali. And he played a key role when they lifted D20 in the previous edition. He was always among the wickets, got those runs for MAJEES.
This is Abhinav Sharma once again at his best. What a blistering start these two have given to MAJEES Titans for this year. It was just raining of sixes and boundaries. In a span of 6 overs, they crossed 70 plus. This time try to cut, makes no contact. End of over number 14. 131 for 1, MAJEES Titans. Perhaps the best bowling figure we have seen from Yasin Dur Mohammad. 3 overs, 17, got a wicket. This time up in the air. Just drop it between two fielders. So Abhinav Sharma now is trying to open up once more to get closer to the target.
Not offering much pace to Abhinav Sharma on the previous set delivery. Yasir Dur bowling with pinpoint accuracy. A big gap towards that offside. A loud appeal and finger goes up. Dur strikes for the second time. Trying to be innovative, Wasim. And caught in front of the wickets.
Well, he has good shots in the last over as well, but finally he has got succeeded in getting the wicket of Wasim Ali. Well, I think right decision by the umpire. He was right in front of the wicket. So finally, wicket number 2 down, MAJEES Titans, 132 for 2. Brilliant over from Yasindur Mohammad, and in comes last D20 final player of the match, Jihan Clote.
What an effort. But straight away off the mark with that quick single. Excellent recruitment of players by MAJEES Titans. They got the players who can win games for your side. The likes of Adams and Clote in the previous edition. Beautifully placed. Chased by Imran. Couple of runs on offer for Sharma.
He looks to be in complete control of the bowling of IAS Invincibles. Playing at his ease, playing as and when we like to play. He tore apart the bowling of IAS Invincibles in the last initial couple of overs. Just tap and run. That's the right technique. Scoreboard ticking, getting singles, boundaries. Really, it's a professional sort of cricket we have seen.
Came out with a plan and targeting the bowlers as per the plan. The batters of MAJEES Titans. What a spell by Yasir Dur Mohammad. Economical and also a couple of wickets for Dur. 15 gone, 137 for the loss of 2.
Mehran Khan brought in over number 16. He bowled well in the last 2 overs, got 13 runs. Abhinav Sharma keep the scoreboard rotating, getting the singles. This was Jihan Golote, who scored a lot of runs in the last T20 tournament for MAJEES Titans and win the match for them in the final as well. Smashed it, but the fielder is there. Mehran Khan with his teasing length and line, back of lane deliveries, not allowing Abhinav Sharma to open up his arms as he did in the first 6 overs. Good bowling from the IAS Invincible bowlers in the last couple of overs. Singles are coming on each and every ball. It's the right thing for MAJEES Titans to take the score to a very, very decent total, about 180 around or 170 plus. This time in the air. It's going to be the maximum. It is once again Abhinav Sharma, who just picked the ball nicely, perfect timing over the bowler's head for the maximum. Look at that one, how nicely. Just come down the wicket from the meat of the bat over to the long off for the maximum. So easy for him to hit maximum, Abhinav Sharma.
One more time, the same direction, and the result will remain the same. 150 comes up for MAJEES Titans. He moves into 80s.
What a knock he is playing. Absolutely thrilling one. Just tearing apart the bowling of IAS Invincibles. Look at that one. Once again, same shot. This time on the same position. But it goes further away. Seconds maximum in the 2 deliveries of Mehran Khan. No letting for the IAS Invincible bowlers from this man, Abhinav Sharma.
Running hard. Is he going to come back for second? No. The man who got 4 wickets in the previous game, now going for plenty of runs. Mehran Khan, 16 gone, 153 for the loss of 2.
Mohammad Imran brought into the attack after this early hitting by the MAJEES Titans openers Amir Kaleem and Abhinav Sharma. This time is bowling from the Oman tail end. Wow, what a shot, what a shot. Look at that one, timing, perfection, innovation.
Sharma continues to excel. Sharma continues to dominate. Sharma continues to find those boundaries. Using that pace offered by Imran. Not trying to go hard. Using that pace and goes over fine leg fielder. Records tumbling down here at Oman Cricket Academy. The first team to go past 150 in this edition of D20. The first player to go past 80. Abhinav Sharma trying to create a history here at Oman Cricket Academy.
To be honest with you, he already made the history, but again, he's trying to improve that history, I believe. Outside the off stump. This is very difficult for the bowlers if they saw Abhinav Sharma playing so mercurially to them. Absolutely difficult.
This is what we were missing. The last 3 games. This is how you convert a good start into a big score which helps your team to reach to a good total. Chases in the air and Imran gets Abhinav Sharma. The field was set up. A rare loose shot by Sharma. But an incredible knock from Abhinav Sharma comes to an end.
What a knock. What a knock. You're talking about it. It was too far outside the off stump. He opened the face of the bat, but not properly, I think. Got the top edge. And finally, Mohammad Imran must happy man to get rid of Abhinav Sharma.
So it's 158 for the loss of 2. Let me correct myself. It now 158 for the loss of 3. Sharma back in the hut. Imran went for plenty of runs in his first over. But he strikes for IAS Invincibles. The boy who was getting those quick runs is back in the hut. And in comes a new entry, Jordan Lee for Titans.
First run on Oman soil from Jordan Lee. And we still remember Adams, the last time he came, played the first match. Still remember the sixes, mighty sixes he played in that match. It was totally, absolutely outstanding way he batted.
One of the longest sixes we have witnessed from the blade of Adams, batting from the same end as a right-hand batter. He cleared that mid-wicket with ease and the ball went onto the service road near to this ground. So much power when we talk about Adams. Oh, he was all over there trying to be cheeky, going towards the off stump end. Following the batter was Imran.
Well, I think of what all they're looking for the runs for the team, and the right thing to do so because no pressure on them. So they have to play their own shots. As Abhinav Sharma did, he played all the shots that you can have in the cricket book.
Lucky runs. Bottom edge. No fielder at third. And 4 runs for Clote and more runs for Titans.
Runs are coming whatever way it would be. This time bottom part of the bat. Going past the wicket keeper. 4 runs to the total.
It's a rare sight Imran going for plenty of runs. 18 in his first over, now 10 in his second. Change of pace. Though they have lost a wicket, but still they managed to get 11 runs from that over of Imran. 17 gone, 164 for the loss of 3.
The young Muzahir Raza going to bowl the 18th over of the innings. Outside the off stump, cuts. That's the right thing to bowl to both the batters. Outside the off stump, no width to them. Anything coming into their arc definitely is going to be for maximum of the boundaries.
How many more these two can add? A wild swing, ball just keeping a bit low. The appeal, late appeal. Raza, keeper took his own time. He recovered, then asking the question to the on-field umpire.
Late reaction from both the bowlers and the keeper.
Another well-disguised, cunning, slower delivery.
Intelligent bowling from Muzahir Raza. He knows that he has to bowl each and every delivery, trying to read the mind of the batter to save the deliveries, enough to save the boundaries as well.
Two back-to-back dot deliveries by Raza. One more change of pace, backpedaling, and he drops. The captain drops. Unlucky is Raza, but fortunate enough to be out there in the middle. Jordan Lee Wolf.
Could have been an easy take, but actually it was slightly high and he just missed the sight, I believe. Got hand to it but dropped. Bad luck for Muzahir Raza. So far he bowled superbly in this over.
That early shuffle, and as a fast bowler, just stopping at the last stride. Muzahir Raza. Not easy when you're running sideways, trying to adjust under the night sky, under these floodlights. But still we expect someone like Savindu to take those chances. And look at where he's standing. He's targeting that leg side, exposing his middle and leg stump. Now change in the field. Will there be a change in the stance? Yes. Excellent. Mind games. Oh, wide. Now he forced Raza to change his length and line. And in the process, extra given away by Raza.
Good tussle between the batter and the bowler. So far, so good. Good over from him. A drop catch as well. Once again, a beauty. Tried to bowl in the block hole. No run in this over.
A tight over. Variations by Raza. Very impressive, this young lad. Learning the skills. How to bowl in the death overs. Change in field. Slight adjustments by Raza. Can he get better of Clotte? Batting deep into the crease. Beautifully bowled. What an over from young Raza. Just 3 runs from that over of Raza. 18 gone, 167 for the loss of 3. Imran continues. Last couple of overs, they made sure not to leak runs, trying to go hard. These two batters not able to middle the ball. Good change of pace by Imran.
Once again, playing and misses. I think he's doing too early. Waited for the ball to come and then can move here and there.
It's not easy here in Oman that you're playing your first game under the lights. Six balls, just couple of runs for Lee. Another wild swing. He's struggling, but enjoying bowling to Lee is Imran.
Jordan Lee, first match. And Imran getting everything which he has in his kitty, not allowing him to play him. He's coming too much towards the off stump. And he's trying to bowl in the block holes. That's the right thing.
Make it 4 in a row. The struggle continues for Jordan Lee. With that experience of Imran, doing an exceptional job following the batter, and good job done by Abdul Rauf behind the stumps.
Well, I think he is just taking too much what you call easy. Mohammad Imran, just stand where you are standing and play. You can get the runs. Taking too much easy is really missing the deliveries. That is wide outside, the very wide outside the off stump.
Finally, a run in the shape of extra wide. As a batter, you need to understand, you stick to that off stump line because the square leg is inside the 30-yard circle. There's a backward point, deep extra cover. reels him up. Beautifully bowled. The struggle for Jordan Lee Wolf comes to an end. The search for the boundary. Not today for Jordan Lee Wolf. It's Imran who celebrates. Not a good start to the tournament for Lee.
Well, of course, not a good debut. 4 consecutive dot balls and finally bowled in the slot and get rid of this castles with the stumps. So Jordan Lee back to the dugout, wicket number 4 for MAJEES Titan, 168 for 4.
The last over, Raza gave away just 3. Now Imran, 5 balls, a wicket to his name. Just 1 run, the shape of wide Aryan Bisht on strike. Inside edge. Excellent comeback by Imran after going for 18 runs in his first over. Got couple of wickets in his second spell. 19 overs gone, 169 for the loss of 4. Final over. Raza runs in, Bisht on strike. A single. What a comeback by Men in Red. Once Abhinav Sharma was sent back into the hut by Imran. After that, Imran and Raza in tandem bowled with discipline, with pinpoint accuracy, variations. They know the conditions, they know the surface. Clotte, he struggled against Raza. Will he find one? Will he go big? He connects and straight into the hands of the fielder. Raza, he strikes. He continues to excel with the ball under the floodlights here at Oman Cricket Academy.
He deserved a wicket this time, and Gian Clotte paid it out to the long on for a simple catch. So finally, great comeback by IAS Invincible bowlers. It's a wicket number 5 back to the dugout, 170 for 5.
Walks in Shafiq Jan. Another beautifully well disguised delivery by Raza. A drastic improvement. The bowling of Raza.
The last 4 overs are for IAS Invincibles. Just really put a hold to the batters of MAJEES Titans, especially Mohammad Muzahir Raza and of course Mohammad Imran.
In last 15 deliveries, they gave away just 6 runs and got couple of wickets. swing. Coming back for the second, Shafiq Jan. An excellent throw coming from the deep. This is what we expect from this young, promising fast bowler, Muzahir Raza, growing in confidence. He was a part of Oman side which travelled to Qatar for ACC Rising Emerging Trophy. They need a boundary here.
Well, all the hard work, he has to bowl another 2 good deliveries. The other 4 he has bowled so far. When you have got that much decent length and line, it is very hard to understand why to bowl a wide delivery.
A rare wayward delivery by Raza, covering all his stumps. His aim will be to go towards that leg side. As a bowler, you need to be smart. Cleans him up. Came into Shafiq Jan. Raza, what a wonderful night he is having with the ball. A comeback for IAS Invincibles against the Titans.
Brilliant bowling from Muzahir Raza rather. After the very first over, in the second over he bowled was a very good over. While Amerat Cricket and Abhinav Sharma was playing. But now the last 2 overs really he bowled splendidly. 2 wickets in this over and has given away only a couple of runs. Great comeback by IAS Invincible bowlers. In the last 5 overs, I think they really came back and took the cue from MAJEES Titan batters.
The final delivery, Abbas Khan on strike. In the air, running hard. Bisht coming back for second is Khan. Chance at striker end. Excellent throw. Wonderful over. The last 4 overs belongs to IS Invincibles. The way Imran and Raza bowled in tandem, not giving an inch, not leaking boundaries. And that is why Titans were kept to 175 for the loss of 7. In fact, 174 for the loss of 7 in their allotted 20 overs.
Great comeback by the IAS Invincible bowlers in the last 4 overs. You correctly mentioned. Just blistering knocks from the openers from Amir Kaleem. Is the way. The first one has been from the corner of the bat towards the fine leg boundary. And so Amir Kaleem, the first maximum onto the square leg. And then again onto the back foot through the cover point boundary by Amir Kaleem once again. And this was the best of the lot through the extra cover. And then once again to the top edge, going to the third man. And that was a nice sweep. 4 more runs to him. And then comes the Abhishek Sharma for the maximums. Abhinav Sharma did not let any bowler to go without hitting the boundaries.
Even the likes of Mehran Khan, he was not spared by Sharma. Shahzad Rahim, he tried his best, but he looks to be in control. Those sweep shots, very strong towards that leg side and also towards that offside. This was a glorious shot played in the air. Good use of the feet to get to his personal milestone of 50. Then Dur came. Dur was sent down the ground by Sharma, and another strike from Amir Kaleem. And this was the first wicket. A good catch taken by Raza of bowling off Dur. Then Wasim Ali joined the party. a little partnership. Valuable runs added by Wasim Ali alongside Abhinav Sharma before he fell to Yasir Dur. And this was the phase where they struggled after Sharma was sent back into the hut. Before that, he got few maxims against Mehran Khan. Imran was introduced and straight away putting that impact, getting the big wicket of Sharma. And once he was back in the hut, they just lost that grip. And wicket after one after the other went down. An incredible bowling performance. Those variations were key by Imran and Raza. Not a match to remember for Jordan Lee Wolf, who struggled. Couple of runs of 8 deliveries. Very impressive was Raza, not giving an inch to the batters to go after him. And this was the final ball where they got just 1 run. And Jan was short of his crease, going for that 2nd run. A terrific start provided by Sharma and Kaleem at top of the order. Sharma getting 86, 43 for Kaleem. Ali added quick 22. Clotte, he struggled, so was Lee Wolf. Bish remained unbeaten on couple of runs. Shafiq Jan managing couple of runs. And just 6 extras. It shows the discipline in their bowling. IAS Invincibles keeping Titans to 175 in their allotted 20.
Talking about the bowling from IAS Invincibles, 2 wicket for Mohammad Muzahir for just 26 runs. He bowled last 2 overs excellently well. Mohammad Imran got 2 for 31 and Yasir Dur Mohammad got 2 for 23. 174 for 7 in 20 overs being done by MAJEES Titans with a short break, and we'll be back with the chase.
Welcome back after a short break. MAJEES Titans have certainly put runs on board. But then IAS Invincibles, on the other hand, would be feeling that towards the end, they've been able to pull the game back in their favor. Yes, runs on board, and that's where MAJEES Titans will be feeling spirited. But don't take away from IAS Invincibles. They're known the giant killers for a reason. They found ways to get upset. That is how they started yesterday. They got the better of Royal Oman Stallions in a game that was always going to be resulting in a defeat of IAS Invincibles. And hence, I say that they found a victory from the jaws of defeat. Today is a very different day. And here they have the opportunity to chase down a mammoth score. A score looking at which most teams, most fans would believe to say, MAJEES Titans is certainly going to be winning this one. Joining me in the box for the set of first 7 overs, it is none other than the man whom you like to hear a lot, Jamil Zaidi. Jamil bhai, a very good evening.
Thank you, Pranav. And of course, very good evening to all the viewers around. A mammoth score to be chased on by IAS Invincibles, and we talked to them about they are the giant killers. But today I'm sure Imran Khan and Sandeep both should come up with their talent. They are known for their lusty hitting, which is required at this stage of the game. They need a very good solid start to chase that total of 174. Rather 175.
Hemal Tandale will start the proceedings and he'll be up against Imran Khan. Very first delivery dispatched. It is not going to go for a maximum, but results in favor of IAS Invincibles because Imran Khan means business here.
Well, right thing to do that. Chasing a mammoth to the right thing to go. All out attack right from the first ball. And Imran Khan showed that, yes, they have come for that. Look at that one. It was in the arc, played over to the long on for the first boundary.
Sliding on the leg on this occasion. Will get off strike. Believe it is in terms of leg buys, confirmations coming from umpire Zaman Qureshi.
Hemal Tandale, one of the most consistent performer for MAJEES Titans. Always getting the wickets in almost every match they play. Brilliant length and line with the pace.
Certainly lost the plot. MAJEES Titans, they were 70 at the end of the power play, and the remaining 14 overs, they could manage just to run a ball 100. Inside out. Fielder not able to get side. I think it is Ubaidullah there at short third. Rather third man. I think it is carried all the way. Should have been held on to that one.
The first opportunity. Oh, yes, can be, but I think he totally lost the sight of the ball. So, second boundary.
Immediately change of field. 2 players in the deep. On the offside, that means Hemal Tandale cannot afford to go straighter. Dancing down the track, inside out. This ball is going to go to the boundary once again. This is going to be an entertaining game.
Heva Devage and Mehran Khan has different thoughts. They are just countering what MAJEES Titans openers has done, Amir Kaleem and Abhinav Sharma. Both of them really showing the class.
Straight down on this occasion. Sadeep gets a maximum. This is intentful batting from Sadeep. A new player brought up the ranks and he is being impactful.
Well, exactly. Ball by ball. Chasing the target with plenty of what you call strike rate from him. What we have seen from Amir Kaleem in the very first over. Exactly we have seen it from Heva Devage and Mehran Khan in the second over. Rather, it's the first over is underway.
Sadeep, Kavishka, Fernando, Heva Devage. He's been partnered by Mehran Khan. There are not a lot of games where Mehran Khan is the second partner, because Sadeep means business here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Expensive over, and that is something that Himmeltondale is not too accustomed to. 22 runs coming from that over.
Wow, what a shot. Look at that when they're talking about you. Exactly the way Amir Kaleem and Abhinav Sharma started. Heva Devage matching the same class. Absolutely brilliant hitting from him.
This is going to be very interesting. Wasim Ali, the left arm spinner, tall and lanky, up against Mehran Khan. Crunch through the offside, finds the gap, Mehran Khan. What a start for IAS. Invincibles chasing 174 on the board. They've certainly made a case for themselves.
And see when a single in this 2 overs so far. All the runs came through the boundaries from the bat, Heva Devage and Mehran Khan. What onslaught.
It's been poor display of bowling. To start off from Wasim Ali, full and wide. This is much better. This is something that he needs to do more regularly. Although they rush for a single.
All credit goes to the batters, Heva Devage especially, playing some outclass shots in his first over. And that is true to the Himmeltondale.
Long on and regulation deep mid-wicket for Wasim Ali. 5 runs of the first 2 deliveries, 28 on the board for IAS Invincible. Sadeep, Kavishka, Fernando, Heva Devage. Slides down the leg, will be required to reload. Straight as an arrow. Doesn't get good part of the bat, and that's where it's just going to be a single. Every run works in favour of IAS Invincibles because they have got that extra boost in the first over. Jamil bhai, do you think that Himmeltondale missed the trick by not bowling a bouncer in the first over?
Well, I think he should have at least try. I believe he should have got at least a yorker, but he couldn't do that because, you know, once the batter is on you, on the bowler, is sometimes bowlers really loses their what you call length and line.
Much shorter. Back-to-back dot deliveries from Wasim Ali, who started off by leaking a boundary. Seven runs of this over. Much more slower through the air. Needs a directed for a run out. Impacts Mehran Khan. Think he's okay there. He's a strong lad. 8 runs from that over of Wasim Ali. It is still in favour of IAS Invincibles. They won't mind it. 31 without losing a wicket at the end of 2 overs. "31 without losing a wicket. Still they need 144 in 18 overs. The required run rate is still around 8. Shot in the air, finds the gap. Should be a couple of runs for Mehran Khan.
The intent is very, very much clear from these two batters, Heba Devage and Mehran Khan, that they are not going to let the things go out of their hand. Start attacking right from the first delivery they have faced. Oh, once again mix up from both the batters. Devage was almost halfway through. Must talk to each other. They are doing well for their team. Jan Shafiq has brought third over.
Back of length and pulled very well. Shafiq Jan goes short. Mehran Khan finds a way to get a maximum. Won't be wrong in saying it was a lucky maximum for Mehran Khan because he lost his sight onto it.
Yes, the first bouncer we have seen, and he tried to pull it. Once again, top edge of the bat, over to the wicket-keeper set for the maximum. But runs are coming for now, here and there. One of the greatest starts we have seen, chasing 173, 75 by a team, as these two, Heba Devage and Mehran Khan, is doing for IAS Invincibles.
I've really liked what I've seen so far. 8 runs from the first 3 deliveries. Hit straight down the ground. Once again, this ball is travelling very quickly. Aryan Bisht will keep it down to just a single. Every ball is an event here.
Amir Karim must be thinking how to get one of them. They're really playing superb, knock both of them.
Jan Shafiq, 9 runs of the first 4 deliveries. Dancing down, not really, shuffling across. But Sadeep not able to get some bat onto that. Mehran Khan suggesting that you just need to go downtown. Why be cheeky when you can hit through the line?
advice from the most experienced player of IAS Invincibles, and rightly so. He's playing those perfect shots all through the ground. Coming down the wicket. So, a very good over as far as the MAJEES Titans concerned. 3 overs done, 41 for no wicket.
Wasim Ali continues, arm ball, and a huge heave is going to result in just a single. This is going to be a make or break over.
The way both have them the intention to go on to the bowlers, that's the only thing. Especially over the bowler set. Great save. 2 runs from the fielder at the long on.
Lovely shot to rock on the back foot, stand tall and hit it straight past the bowler. Every time that Mehran Khan is playing shots like these, you would know the actual value of Mehran Khan. I'm almost certain about one thing, that if Mehran Khan can play the remaining 16.4 overs by being at the wicket, IAS Invincibles is going to win this game, because he can play shots like that. Inside out, Mehran Khan looks like a very different kind of a batter today, because he's being very calculative.
He is known for that one, but very rarely comes. Now it's come at the right time when the team needs him. And of course, the captain also did a good thing. He brought Mehran Khan to open the innings.
When you're chasing a mammoth 174 to be defended, the last thing you want to see is somebody like a Mehran Khan coming right at the top. 48 in quick succession, quick time. Fired in, driven on the up. It's only going to be a dot ball. I think it's time for Amr Kaleem to come into the attack.
He must be thinking about it. Two experienced players. This time over the head of the fielder. That's going to be bound in Aryan Bish, the young sensation. 1 second stop, 2 runs.
50 is up for IAS Invincibles, and it has come in quick time. Just 3.5 overs. .50 without losing a wicket. Mehran Khan is looking a little rusty. He wants to go all-out attack. Full. And struck very fiercely. Ubaidullah does really well to keep it down to a single, because this ball was travelling very quickly from the bat of Mehran Khan. 4 overs done, 51 without losing a wicket. IAS. Jan Shafiq continues. There's something wrong with Aryan Bisht, who is flat on the ground. Not really sure what has happened to him. I think he's got a cramp, if I'm not making a mistake, but he's in certain amount of pain.
One of the best young players in the Oman national team, Aryan Bisht. I think he must have got a cramp by saving that 2 runs. It was a boundary. He just slided away.
Certainly this break will be working in favor of MAJEES Titans because everything was happening so quickly. 28 of 16 for Mehran Khan. Sadeep, 21 of 8 deliveries. 50 is up for IAS Invincibles at the moment. MAJEES Titans don't have any kind of answer whatsoever. Batting second is the right thing to do because in trying to get north of 200, MAJEES Titans ended up at 174. In all measures, they've just got 100 runs in those 14 overs after power play.
Yes. Actually, it is IAS Invincible bowlers who came back strongly after the onslaught from Amir Kaleem and Abhinav Sharma. And they just restricted them to 174. At one stage, things looks like they might cross around 190. So Shafiq Jan will continue.
Charging in, catching opportunity, put down. You don't want to be dropping somebody like a Mehran Khan. They're going to go for the second. Wasim Ali will do the cleanup. Jihan Clote behind the stumps. He's not very impressed by that fielding effort.
Could have been, was quite difficult one on the left side. Was he the left-hander?
I think it was Narayana Satish, if I'm not making a mistake, who's dropped that one. On most days that should have been taken. It was a regulation catch. At this level, you can't be dropping catches.
Correct, absolutely. And that is too a game of like this which we seeing here.
Big shot straight down the ground. This ball has gone very high up in the air. And Aryan Bisht, who had broken the momentum, gives a flying kiss to the spectators because he's taken a brilliant catch at long on.
Such a talent in Oman national team, Aryan Bisht is. Look at that, how much nicely and how comfortably he took that difficult catch. So wicket number 1 down for IAS Invincible. 53 for 1.
Mehran Khan, who was in a little bit of a hurry, can't blame him for it. Struck it well, but Aryan Bisht holding onto a good catch. Savindu comes to the middle. The last thing that IAS want is to lose the momentum with that wicket of Mehran Khan. They would want to get to somewhere close to 75 by the end of the power play. And for that to happen, Savindu just needs to make sure that a lot of strike stays with Sadeep.
Yes, and I think he is a thinking captain. tap and run. Rightly doing so, giving a strike to Heva Devage, who's in sublime touch at the moment.
Three runs from this over. Most importantly, the wicket of Mehran Khan. Such a big wicket to have. Sadeep dancing down the track. Not able to make an impact. Probably got down the track really early and Jan Shafiq was able to read it.
Good over so far. And it always happens when a good partnership broken. The run rate also comes down because the new batter has to take some time to get into the game. But here we have seen Heva Devage is there. In there, plays it down between the fielders. This is end of over number 5. One more ball to go.
.55 in 4.5 overs. Jan Shafiq, who has conceded 4 runs in this over and got a wicket, would want to finish off well. On the other side, Savindu would want a boundary. Fuller, driven, finds the gap, finds the boundary. It was a full toss, but it still had to find the gap, and that's where the class of Savindu comes to the party. Finishes off with a boundary and 59 for the loss of 1. I think IAS are still continuing.
Nicely placed between the two fielders. He's a very good batter, Savindu. And took the last ball to the boundary. 5 overs done, 59 for 1.
The hero for MAJEES Titans, the captain, the leader of the pack, comes into the attack. Swept just over square leg. Hasn't got good part of the bat, and that's where it's going to be a couple of runs.
Well, intentions of the IAS Invincible batters, really I like that. They are going for the runs. Whatever way it comes. And the right thing to do so by chasing a big target. This time try to sweep it, but once again only a single. It was off the bat.
Needs a boundary. They would want to finish the power play in style. IAS Invincibles. Amir Kaleem wants a wicket. Which one is it going to be, Jamil Bhai?
First, he will try to get the Heva Devage, who is really playing superbly among these two. Savindu has just come in. Coming down the wicket, right from the middle of the bat. Over to the long on boundary for the maximum.
I agree that Sadeep, Kavishka, Fernando, Heva Devage has shown his class, but on this occasion, it is the captain who has decided to dispatch the captain out of the park. Savindu, Fernando, what an incredible strike. Gets to the pitch of the ball, and Savindu Pereira launches it into orbit. What an incredible strike.
go for the quick single. If you have got a very good start, opening start, the pressure for the upcoming batters goes out. And the way Savindu has come, started playing his natural game, that is what happened.
Final ball of the power play. I think that Sadeep is going to be dancing down the track. Yes, he does. He goes aerial, catching opportunity, not really, falls between two players. Narayana Satish will keep it down to a single. But 70 on the board, it's an even Steven contest. MAJEES got 70. IAS has also managed to get a 70. Yes, they have lost Mehran Khan in the process. It all started with Mehran Khan in the power play. Sadeep decided that he was going to go all guns blazing, and that's where he went bonkers. No answers whatsoever from the young pacer from Gujarat. He was taken apart. Wasim Ali was brought as a rescue ranger. Mehran Khan said, no stopping from my side. I'm going to keep continuing what I do best. Jan Shafiq finally found a way to get Mehran Khan back to the dugout because he was being very destructive. Savindu came into the middle. He continued to do what he does best. Scored boundaries in a run fest. 70 for the loss of 1 at the end of the power play. It's going to be a nail biter. No two thoughts about it. 105 required in the remaining 14 overs. Do not forget, MAJEES Titans wasn't able to finish well. Jamil bhai, a contest in balance at the moment?
Yes. Without second thoughts. After the departure of Abhinav Sharma, IAS Invincible bowlers really took apart and just put the pressure on the MAJEES Titans batters. And from where they have been not able to get around 190, 185 as we're talking about. With such a blistering opening stand of 70.
Cut well, finds the gap. Sadeep is continuing the momentum that he obtained in the power play, even after the power play. And that is where it is trouble times for MAJEES Titans.
Outside the off stump, fiercely cut through the cover point boundary, 4 runs.
My coach told me that if you slash hard, and that is something that Sadeep is executing to perfection.
Just matching each shot, what has been done by MAJEES Titans batters. Heva Devage, supreme touch.
It all started north of 8.5. Now it is south of 7.5. Dancing down the track. A customary appeal from Ubaidullah as they scamper for a single. 5 runs from the first 3 deliveries. Pressure on Ubaidullah.
When the batsmen are in so much crazy form, each bowler has to be very much careful. Ubaidullah, though he's got a lot of experience behind him. Nicely placed. But got off to a single. That's a good thing. The singles are coming. No doubt balls are coming. That's a nice thing for them.
The Oman D20 has started off with a banger. This is just the second day. Believe that by the end of the evening, I'll have to go to the pharmacy and pick up my tablets for blood pressure. Dancing across the stumps. This is a shot that Sadeep will have to be very calculative about.
Runs are coming. He's playing superbly. He can hit the ball anywhere the way he has played so far. So it is really innovation. I don't think it required at the stage of the game when you are having that much eye on the ball and playing all your shots perfectly. Almost chopped on the wicket. Very good delivery from Ubaidullah. End of over number 7. It is 76 for 1 IAS Invincibles.
Pleading for a moment of magic is IAS Invincibles, because at the moment Savindu and Sadeep are going strong. They just need a little bit of luck on offer from MAJEES Titans. Driven on the leg side will be a single to start off this over of Amar Kaleem, who's contending for the player of the match. And talking about the player of the match, the player who makes a huge difference in the com box, the player of the movement, Mudassir Ali Qureshi.
Thank you for a lovely introduction. Coming back for the second run. Unreal scenes here. What a fight back by IAS Invincibles. Just cannot predict when IAS Invincibles are out there in the middle which way the result will go. Two sides they met in the previous edition of D20. Swept nicely but straight towards the fielder. A high scoring game. The first 3 games of this tournament. Team struggled to go past 150, but in this game, both the teams not giving an inch.
Driven well through the covers. There is protection in the deep. Something that makes a big difference for IAS is the running between the wicket. They're very quick between the stumps. Both Sadeep and Savindu, I believe, both coming from the land of Sri Lanka, might have played a lot of cricket together as well.
Why do you want to do that? This is what it does. A boundaryless over so far, trying to be innovative. Lucky enough, no damage has been done for IAS Invincibles.
He's fancied himself. Sadeep, Kavishka, Fernando, Hevadavage. He likes to play those cheeky sweeps and reverse sweeps and a misfield. Pressure certainly on MAJEES Titans. They will get a single to wind that over. Amar Kaleem bowls a 7-run over. 8 overs done, 83 for the loss of 1. IAS Invincibles. Ubaidullah continues from the Oman tail end. Savindu as rock solid as he can be. Looking to push for the second, won't get it. They just need to keep the scoreboard ticking because the required run rate just north of 7.5. They will get those boundaries eventually.
Rightly said. They need to target 6-7 runs overs from here onwards for the next 4 or 5 overs and wait for that 1 or 2 big overs. Lucky runs. Thought of going towards that offside. Inside edge goes past that fine leg. 4 more runs for Hevadevage and more runs for Invincibles.
Where is the fortune cookie? I believe that Sadeep has had one before walking into the Oman Cricket Academy, riding on his luck. Shaves past the leg stump, no foot movement, trying to be innovative, trying to play a late cut. It was a late cut though.
He has got the runs. You can name it whatever you want it. Makes room, goes big, not in control, but he will get full maximum. 6 runs, score moves to 94, he moves to 44.
I see such kind of shots in tennis ball cricket. This is the hard ball. It is the Oman D20. Sadeep, Kavishka, Fernando, Hevadevage, impactful as he can be. He's almost destroying the defending champions out of the game by batting them out. I really felt that MAJEES Titans had done and dusted IAS out of the game the way they batted in the power play. But then this is what we get in the second innings from IAS Invincibles. They're invincible because of a reason.
It's all about the momentum going into the break. The momentum was towards men in red, the way they bowled those final 4 overs, not leaking many runs. Raza and Imran, now these two are getting those runs in style, especially.
Don't forget, they're called the Giant Killers for a reason. They got rid of Royal Oman Stallions yesterday. Today, they're putting MAJEES Titans under the pump.
We never expected on day one, after posting 144, that one mistake in that first team by Yalla Shabab, not completing that quota of Shakil Ahmed. Instead, they went with Zikriya Islam to bowl that final over where he leaked 25 runs. Shahzad Rahim came hard on Zikriya Islam, and that final over made the huge difference.
I beg your pardon, it is Yalla Shabab, and then Sadeep Hevadevage moves on to 48 with shots like that. Never looked to keep it down, through the kitchen sink at it. Traced like a bullet. Couldn't get any visibility of it.
Bottom hand comes into play, quick wrist. And look at that shot. No time for the fielder. They were unmoved. 48 of just 25. 15 runs so far from this over of Ubaidullah, inching closer to that 100 mark.
"15 runs from this over of Ubaidullah, still a ball to spare. Late cut. Will be a single, moves on to 49, moves on to 99. IAS milestones on offer for both of them. 99 for the loss of 1 at the end of the ninth over for IAS. In comes the young wrist spinner, Narayana Satish. And he's going to be coming in from the Oman LNG end. They'd be praying that something works in their favor, MAJEES Titans. Will get to his milestone. They are going to push for the second as well. They will get the second as well. Sadeep Kavishka, Fernando, Hevadewage take a bow. What a knock has he played under pressure. He will raise his bat in delight. He will be appreciated by his captain who is there at the other end, Savindo Pereira. But to come in and impress one and all in the Oman D20, he's done incredible.
And in the process, 100 comes up for IAS Invincibles. Swept nicely. A controlled aggression throughout this innings by Kavishka. Still plenty of runs to get for IAS Invincibles, and he needs to make sure to stay till the end. What a partnership between these two.
He's replicating what was done by Abhinav. And Abhinav, who has no role to play in the field at the moment, would be praying that somehow somebody does the magic and he gets the player of the match.
Reverse, and he connects. Couple of bounces, 4 runs. Even the fans, they are enjoying this movement in the com box.
Excellent stuff. He was trying to replicate that shot for a few times now. Wasn't able to connect it on this occasion. Goes down as low as he could. And Sadeep is continuing to do what he does best. Accumulate boundaries. 8 runs from this over of Narayana Satish. Still a couple of deliveries left. Late cut. This one's going to go to the boundary once again. Outfields are lightning quick here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Hemil Tandil, catering the third area, will be wondering what wrong has he done today.
Great game awareness. Quicker width offer, not trying to go hard. And I just passed that third man for another boundary. Nelson on board. Can Nelson bring relief to the bowling side? No. Ball travelling towards that short third. Chased by Hemal Tandel. Excellent work by Tandel. But they have got runs in the previous over 16. And now 14. The last 2 overs they got 30 runs. At the halfway stage in this run chase, IAS Invincible. They are in control. It's 113 for the loss of 1.
14 runs from that over of Narayana Satish. Momentum in favor of IAS Invincibles. 62 required of the final 10 overs. MAJEES Titans will be wondering if and only if they could have finished off in a better fashion. Dew has a role to play. And at the moment, I think IAS Invincibles are calling the shots in the middle.
Those 4 overs in the first innings playing a key role in this contest. Not able to go past 190, 200. At one stage they were looking good to go beyond 200. But Imran and Raza in tandem bowled brilliantly. Wolf for the first time here in Oman from Oman. Tail end getting ready to bowl the 11th over. Desperately looking for a breakthrough. MAJEES Titans.
Very calculated, very sensible. Both these batters from Sri Lanka building a very strong partnership, taking the game away from MAJEES Titans at the moment.
Now they need to be sensible. Half of the overs done, still 61 needed. Now it's your game. You are controlling. Goes towards leg side, but not able to beat the fielder. Fumble. Single has been taken. What a run chase we are witnessing, where the other teams struggle on the surface. The likes of Yalla Shabab, they struggle to get those 144 on day one against IAS Invincibles. Now in a reversal role, IAS Invincibles going for that run chase.
Lovely drive through the covers. Amir Kaleem does well to restrict it. Still a single. Lightning quick are these two in the middle.
Great communication between these two. Throughout this partnership, the calling has been very loud and clear.
Where is the boundary? Hit straight down the ground. It's got a lot of height. Two players converging. Will keep it down to just a single. Nothing is working in favor of MAJEES Titans at the moment.
This is the first time they are facing Jordan Lee Wolf. Just play this over. Even if you get next couple of deliveries, couple of runs, plenty of overs left. Cannot afford to lose a wicket here.
My understanding is that Savindu is going to be calculative. On the other side, his partner in crime, Sadeep, is going to be going all guns blazing. He doesn't understand the language of being calculatively sensible. He's going to be going all guns blazing. That's how he's played, and I think that's how he should play.
Can he find a boundary here? Oh, using the feet, not afraid to come down the track, and at the last minute, he stops. Under tremendous pressure is the bowler and the fielders of Titans.
Action-packed drama, and comedy is on offer here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Look at that stance of Sadeep. He's having a little bit of a fun. Goes full, tonks it. This ball is travelling. Will have a couple of bounces into the boundary rope. Sadeep is entertaining one and all here at the Oman Cricket Academy. What an incredible boundary to wind that over up.
Not having a good start to the tournament. Jordan Lee, no protection in the deep, but still coming into Sadeep, trying to bowl a Yorker, misses the line. An advantage, IAS Invincibles, 11 overs gone, 122 for the loss of 1.
Wasim Ali finds the gap, bisects it to perfection. Boundaries are on offer here for IAS Invincibles. It's so easy for IAS Invincibles at the moment, almost like a cakewalk.
Sensible. Now we can call Sadeep. Sensible batting. Was it Savindu?
You
the
still
captain?
can't call Sadeep calculative because this is the captain.
But what matters are runs for IAS Invincible. What a run chase we are witnessing. Trying to win this game. These two talented top order batters of IAS Invincible, the Lankan boys, Sadeep and Savindu, the Rescue Rangers.
Fends it and rushes for a single. This is good calculative cricket from Savindu, Pereira. Almost a tongue twister with both of them playing in the middle.
Savindu, Pasindu, Sadeep, these boys all from Sri Lanka.
And they all look identical. Same kind of body posture, same kind of operating format. But running between the wickets, spot on, 200 out of 100.
Every run is applauded. Every run is cheered by their teammates. Anxiously watching this game, this run chase. Wasim Ali, he needs to strike for his side. This is the advantage you have when you get a boundary on the very first ball.
And slowly and quietly, for the very first time, the runs required are lesser than the balls remaining. Cut well. It's going to be back-to-back dot balls. They need many more of these.
How can they get a wicket here? That is the big question for Amir Kaleem and for his bowlers. In the air, but short of fielder. A good comeback by Ali. Smooth sailing for Invincibles. 12 gone, 128 for the loss of 1.
Wolf continues from the Oman tail end. 9 runs from his first over. Sends a deep square leg back to the boundary. Wonder who's going to be coming in. 2 fielders in the deep on the offside. Mid-wicket inside the circle. And inside out. It's going to be a single. But too much of action for just a single.
A positive intent throughout this run chase by these two batters, dominated by Sadeep, Kavishka, and well supported by his captain Savindu. This has been the beauty of this partnership, Pranav, not playing too many dot deliveries. That is why they are in a commanding position, chasing a huge total, keeping in mind this surface. It favored the bowlers in the first 3 games.
And especially the striking capabilities of Sadeep, striking close to 200, looking for that mid-wicket area, finds the gap, the ball is travelling very quickly. And even the diving, Aryan Bish cannot make an impact. Sadeep means business here, and at the moment, MAJEES Titans is paying the price for that business.
Look at that, making room and using those wrists, not trying to hit it in the air. Kept it away from that short mid-wicket as well as long on. A valiant effort, no stopping. 4 more runs. And that 45 come down to 41. Run rate required is just 5.47. A well calculated run chase.
If you remember, this is exactly what I was talking about when Muscat Thunderers were playing. The prime batters need to bat in the top 5 positions, and if they can provide a base, then everything becomes very easy in the later innings.
Rightly said, Pranav. On this tour, this is the day 2, and so many times I have agreed with you.
We're just building a stronger partnership together.
Understanding. It's all about the partnership in the com box as well.
135 in 12.4. Those are numbers that MAJEES Titans is not accustomed to. They've destroyed the bowling attack of IAS Invincibles to start off with, and now IAS Invincible is paying back.
What went wrong for MAJEES Titans? They batted beautifully, apart from those last 4 overs, but bowlers just not able to stop the flow of run. Oh, look at that. Poor, ordinary stuff from the fielder. And 4 runs to end the over number 13.
He's animated in the middle. Wolf, not very happy with the proceedings, but there's not much that he can do because at the moment Sadeep is producing havoc. 13 overs done, 140 for the loss of 1. IAS. Wasim Ali bowling the final over of his spell. He's the last hope of MAJEES Titans at the moment. They need a moment of brilliance. They need a miracle to happen. Just 35 more required. Do they have any chances here, Mudassir?
9 wickets in hand. They need to get these 2 wickets in next 8 or 9 deliveries. They defended a total of 144 on day 1 IAS Invincibles. Now they are looking good to chase the target of 175.
So much of credit goes to Muzahir for bowling pretty decently in the death. And a game of momentum where momentum shifted in favor of IAS Invincibles. All of a sudden in the second innings, MAJEES Titans just did not turn up. 15 overs, the first 15 overs of this game belonged to MAJEES Titans. After that, what a shot. What an incredible shot. Might just get a single, but Sadeep is an entertainer.
T20 at its best, but rightly said by you. I was very critical about Raza in the previous edition, but definitely he deserves all the credit. Goes inside out. What an effort by Sharma. Couple of runs will be added to the total. Thanks to Muzahir Raza, who made sure not to leak runs in the last few overs. That is why MAJEES Titans, they were kept under 180.
Looking for the reverse sweep, a little bit of an inside edge. Needs a run out. Nothing is working in favor of MAJEES Titans at the moment. Replay can be very interesting. Would love to have a look at it. Wasim Ali is still not very impressed with the decision. There's not much that he can do about it.
Thanks to our production team and director. They are doing a wonderful job. Slow. Clearly bat involved, and that too. The back leg was outside the off stump.
In the air, over fine leg. Sadeep has a lot of time on hand. I don't know from where does he manufacture that extra bit of time, but at the moment, MAJEES Titans needs to do something about it.
Lost the grip and shape and the direction, and rightly punished by Sadeep. 149 for the loss of 1, 14 gone. IAS Invincibles riding high on this partnership of these two talented top order batters. Captain Savindu providing that support to the man in form Sadeep Kavishka Hevadevage, who is on 84. Jan Shafiq brought back into the attack. Not getting carried away is Captain Savindu. This is what we expect from the leader of IAS Invincibles, and in the com box makes a comeback is Jamil sir.
Well, what a match to watch. One of the best ever matches we have seen in the D20 series. And what a way to get blistering knocks from batters of Hevadevage and Savindo. It is 150 already on the board. Coming down the wicket once again.
Oh!
And we're talking about it. It's gone another boundary. That is what, pressure has put on the MAJEES Titans batters. Mudassir, from last couple of years, since starting doing this D20, this is the best ever chase I have seen.
Absolutely. They put the fielders under pressure, the bowler as well. Even travelled straight towards Satish. A fumble resulted in 4 runs. Absolutely. I completely agree with you, Jamil bhai. What a wonderful run chase we are witnessing. Trying to create a history here. Invincibles. Played late. Thought of a run, no chance. So now, the highest individual score so far in this tournament, it belongs to Sadeep.
Hevadevage really, we have never seen him playing, but of course he might be playing one of the best innings of his career, I believe. Chasing 174, and the moment they came, they start tearing apart the bowling of MAJEES Titan right from the first over.
Slashed, finds the gap, beats the fielder towards that offside. He moves into nervous 90s.
Well, I'm sure that he will not be nervous at all. The way he is playing, every possible shot which is in the cricket book, he has played in this brilliant knock of 92. And so has Savindo, the captain, giving him the admirable support, and at times showing his class that he is also attacking to the bowlers. What a chase, Mudassir. Absolutely stunning.
Well bowled and excellent take by the wicket keeper. Are they going to consult? Yes, Zaman Qureshi is walking towards his partner. Was there a bat involved? Beautifully bowled Yorker.
But what a take by the wicketkeeper. Absolutely brilliant take.
Waiting for that confirmation.
But
Have
what
they
a
got-
knock. What a knock. What a knock. And finally, we are discussing it about it. He's been out to a brilliant caught behind. 92 amazing runs in just 44 deliveries. Always took the match by 100 in the favor of IAS Invincibles.
Heartbreak for Sadeep. Kavishka Fernando. Unlucky. A lethal Yorker. Definitely there was a bat involved, but did the ball hit the ground before it traveled into the hands of the diving wicketkeeper? But the decision has been made. A brilliant knock from Sadeep comes to an end. It's 158 for the loss of 2. Another batter who came close to get 100, Sadeep, walks out and comes in, Kale.
Flicked away beautifully. But what a knock, Mundasir, from Heva Devage. We have seen lot of innings, of course, if you can remember. Amir Kalim also played so many blistering knocks. But this is one of the best I think we have seen in this ground. Chasing a total of 174. Really, they did remarkable job. End of over number 15, 159 for 2. IAS Invincibles.
Tandel from Oman LNG. Change of end. Atharva trying to drive, beaten by that pace. This is what we expect when we talk about D series, Oman D20. The first 3 matches, we haven't seen runs from the batters. But match number 4 turned out to be hell for the bowlers.
All credit to these openers. Open the face of the bat over to the fielder, a third man, and they got a single. The run rate started from Mehran Khan and Heva Devage, and after that, it was now Heva Devage only who took the cue from every batter. But great knock from Savindo as well. He came and did not let the momentum down, come and get one boundary, 1-6 in that particular over.
Slashed, dropping shot of the fielder, and half stop, 4 runs. What an effort by Sharma. Savindu gets a boundary, and that 15 comes down to 11.
What a spectacular chase it is from the IAS Invincible. Great effort, but finally went in vain. This match will be remembered for a long time, Mudassir, I'm sure.
Quite a few knocks. I clearly remember the double 100 from Jatinder Singh. He had a terrific run in that D50 tournament. And few years back, if you remember that final, MAJEES Titans won was it a D10 or D20? Where 5 sixes were hit by the former Oman player. Whenever we call such games, Jamil bhai, whoever wins, we always make sure to celebrate in the commentary box as well. So tomorrow, can we expect biryani in the com box?
Will be on the last day, inshallah. But definitely it will come. After seeing such a lovely match, Mudassir, you're asking about biryani, yaar. What else you need? Biryani. It's a 6, I believe. Umpire has to check with the fielder what exactly happened.
A maximum to end the over number 16. Just 3 runs needed going into the last 4 overs. Tall Atharva on strike. Jan Shafiq runs in. And winning runs. What a moment. What a run chase by IAS Invincibles. So back-to-back wins for IAS Invincibles. Keeping the slate clean in this ongoing Oman D20. They came out with a plan and they chased the target of 175 in style.
Giant glass we used to say about this IAS Invincible team. What a chase, 174. They just make mockery for the bowlers all through this particular innings. Especially Heva Devage played a superb, heroic knock of 92. Well supported by captain himself. And of course, Mehran Khan has a little part of it as well.
Let's see the highlight. They came out. They went after the bowlers. A blistering knock at the top of the order by Mehran and by his partner Sadeep, who got plenty of runs. The first over by Tandel leaked 23 runs. A terrific start provided by these two top order batters. The likes of Mehran Khan got those blistering drives against Wasim Ali, making room, going towards that offside channel. This is what was expected from Mehran Khan, to provide a good start, and in the process he was taken at a long on by Bish, but then came in captain, a partnership, a match-winning partnership, controlled by Sadeep and supported by Savindu, finding those gaps, getting those boundaries, not giving an inch to the opposition to make a comeback into the game. Some lucky runs, but they took the advantage. Fearless batting from Sadeep, going inside out toward that extra cover, a 360-degree player, an entertaining knock, a reverse shot, stamping his authority in this game here at Oman Cricket Academy. The rise of Sadeep here in Al Amerat, a knock to remember by Sadeep, a match-winning partnership. It did wonders, the rescue rangers for men in red, Savindu and Sadeep, the boys from Sri Lanka. This was a big over. And then came Shafiq Jan. Back-to-back boundaries, but in the process he got better of Sadeep. What an excellent take by Gihan Klote behind the stump, but it was too late. Atharva and Savindu made sure not to lose any more wicket, and the winning runs from the blade of Atharva Kale. So back-to-back wins, and they will be at the top of the table. IAS Invincibles came out to chase a mammoth total of 175 on this tough batting surface. Mehran Khan batted beautifully for quick 30 of just 18, but the spotlight was taken by Sadeep Kavishka Fernando, 92 of just 45, batting with a strike rate of more than 200, well supported by Savindu Hishan Pereira, 43 of just 29, and they lost just a couple of wickets in this high run chase. Tandel went for plenty of runs, so was Wasim Ali. Pick of the bowler Jan Shafi, couple of wickets to his name, but the other bowlers leaked too many runs just for extras given away by the bowling unit. But clearly the night belongs to IS Invincibles. And let's see how this match transpired. A high run scoring game. MAJEES Titans were invited to post a total, and the back of Sharma's brilliant 86 and 43 of Kalim, they managed 174. Dur was pick of the bowler, getting a couple of wickets. So was Raza and Imran, who bowled beautifully in the death overs to keep them under 180. When the chase started, Hevadevage and Mehran Khan, they started the run chase on a positive note, though they have lost Khan, but a brilliant partnership, a partnership worth of 105 runs between Savindu and Sadeep was enough tonight. And IS Invincibles, they're at top of the table. Couple of matches, couple of wins, 4 points, and look at that net run rate, 1.18. Renaissance Challengers, they also tasted a victory in the opening game of this tournament for them. Royal Oman Stallions at the third position. Yalla Shabab, Muscat Thunderers and MAJEES Titans yet to open the account. What a wonderful chase we have witnessed. We will dive into a short break. Once we are back, it will be post-match presentation of match number 4.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of game number 4 It was a game between IAS Invincibles and MAJEES Titans, and what a roller coaster ride have we witnessed here. 174 runs on the board. Not very often you see that chase down, but then when you have a performer and a half in terms of the captain and the opener taking the responsibility from the land of Lanka, anything is possible. First, before I introduce the player of the match, can I please welcome the match referee, Mr. Karthik, to present the award. The player of the match can be none other than Sadeep Kavishka Fernando, 92 of 45 deliveries, 14 boundaries and 2 maximums. Savindu, can you please join me to translate? Just hold on, let him receive the award first. Congratulations. Savindu, you can join me now. You're going to be translating. What a knock to start off with. Walk me through your emotions.
Yeah, I thought to play until end as an opener because there was a chance over there. So I tried to keep my team high in the end. So that's why I played that role.
174 on the board. Most teams thought that with the kind of surface that is on offer, this is going to be a game in favor of MAJEES Titans. Did you believe that this is a game in IAS favor at the halfway mark?
Exactly, it was a really good game. So we thought fight until end. So nothing is impossible than you said. So that's why we try to chase down that like that. Thank you.
And when you have partners in terms of Mehran Khan and then Savindu as well, how easy or how difficult is it?
It was very easy because captain was there and he helped me to rotate the single, and it was very easy for me for batting.
Congratulations, Savindu. You're a great personality that has been celebrated here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Many best wishes to you for the future.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
The player of the match, none other than Sadeep Kavishka Fernando for that magnificent 92. Yes, he did get out at the end, but certainly that was an innings to be watching out for. We are not done yet. Yes, done for the day, but lots more action in the Oman D20. Do join us tomorrow for lots more action-packed drama.
He has timed that one well. Catches the ball straight in. Beautiful ball. Edged away. Yes, it is.